This is my long-range reconnaissance deuce gear setup, and I thought I would just show it and go over the different elements of it and give you an idea of some of the things you would need for a long-range patrol. The foundation of this deuce gear rig for a long-range patrol is going to be the H harness and MOLLE belt of the U.S. Air Force Security Forces LCS. It's a very good MOLLE current issue load bearing system that I think really for the money is as good as anything else out there. Alright, laying it out flat on the table, we'll look at each piece of gear and talk a little bit about why we chose it. On my front right, I have a 3-hole AR-15 magazine pouch, and this only holds the metal magazines. I can't make the plastic mags fit in there, but it holds 3 of those, and then it has MOLLE on the outside of it, so I can still access it and attach other items to it. On top of it, I have an old school M9 mag pouch. Now that's not only great for holding 9mm or 45 mags if you decide you're going to carry a pistol and probably a drop holster, or maybe even a shoulder holster or a tanker holster. But you can also, if you're not carrying a pistol, you can also carry a knife and a Leatherman, and that's a great place to hold that. Notice we're going with snaps and not Velcro. And then also hanging on the outside of that 3 mag pouch is a Granite Gear dump pouch, and that's just a great piece of kit. Next, on my front right, say at about 2 o'clock, is the tactical Tailor kidney pouch or general purpose pouch. Very reminiscent of the kidney pouch that the British used to field. It also is about the size and shape of a large Alice pack outside pouch. Now it comes with Velcro, but it's Velcro you can cover up, and that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to use Velcro on a long-range patrol. It makes too much noise. If you do have Velcro, it needs to be in places that you're not going to be needing to get to in a tactical situation. These are great general purpose pouches. They can hold all kinds of neat gear that's important, say some binos or some vet wrap, camouflage vet wrap for wrapping your rifle, camouflaging it, extra glasses or safety glasses, you know, maybe some drink mix to keep you hydrated. Also, it will hold another canteen. So with this rig I have set up here, I can have 4 quart canteens all just on my belt, not even looking into my butt pack or my the pack I have on my back. So that's really good to have that much water on a long range patrol. Above those items on my right, I have an old school Lensatic compass pouch, and sure enough, there's a compass inside. And you know, I've got an assortment of Ranger bands that you can use for all kinds of stuff. Next, at about my 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, is a regular general purpose canteen pouch. Love these things. They're good for not just canteens, but all kind of items. Now I make my own canteens. I like old Gatorade bottles that are disposable, but you can do whatever you want to do. As you know, this pouch will hold a lot of different stuff, a lot of different shaped canteens and water containers. Then at the 6 o'clock, the old butt pack, the old ass pack. It can hold all kind of stuff. That's where I would want to keep my my food, maybe my poncho and poncho liner if I'm going to be carrying something to roll up in and sleep. My heavier gear that might be expendable, you know, food and stuff like that, that's where that would go. And then up above on the H of the H harness, I have a sustainment pouch off the Army MOLLE pack. These things are great because they're just real. They're just a bag, And when they're empty, they just really don't take up any room, and they just hang there, and you have no idea it's hanging back there. Now, what I've done with mine is I've put my bayonet on the drag strap that would be up behind my neck, and I have the bayonet actually falling down into the sustainment pouch. I have played with a lot of ways to carry this bayonet, and this is what I've come up with. Real quick, why do I carry this bayonet? It has a very good wire cutter, and I'm going to carry wire cutters one way or the other, but in this way I get a wire cutter, and I also get a big ass knife and a bayonet. So that's why I just happen to carry that. But the point is, the sustainment pouch is great for carrying your light stuff that will be expendable maybe. What I happen to carry in here is some camouflage. It's just a little bit of some scraps of camouflage netting that I could use to help camouflage myself. Weighs next to nothing. It's a great thing to go on your back. You don't even know it's there. And then we start over once again, because it's real important when you can to mirror the weight. I keep another Canteen pouch, another Tactical Tailor pouch, and then the last piece, and this is a real Frankenstein piece. This started out life as an Air Force saw mag pouch. It's a square pouch, and I've made some changes, some alterations, because you see these two straps, they were totally free the way they were designed. And I think they were made that way so that if you decide to carry M16 mags in it, that it would lend itself to that. But I didn't like that. So what I've done is I've sewn these two straps together, and then I've covered them with a spare piece of gear that I had, because I didn't think it was ugly enough. And now I've got it just the right amount of ugly. But what's great about this saw pouch, and I don't see a lot of them, they're hard to come across, is it's got these Velcroed inserts that can come out. So if you want to use it for a saw pouch, you take all the inserts out, you got one big opening. But if you put them in there, you have room for 6 mags. And that's great. 6 mags in a pouch, that's wonderful. So the way I have this set up right now is I can carry 9 mags, easy to get to, right there at my person. That's pretty good. 9 mags is pretty good. Some people feel like 12 is a combat load, but 9 is not bad at all. Alright, so there you have it. That is my setup for a long-range patrol. I feel like you could get everything you need on here to be able to go out, do some reconning for 72 hours, and still be able to fight if you did come in contact with the enemy. I think if you want to explore this a little bit farther, there's some great books and videos on the long-range reconnaissance patrols, or LRPs, of Vietnam, and how they outfitted. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.